have some changes. I would love to have some other things here. So I just press Command or Control E. I change to Cinema 4D, and let's say I change this plane. Perhaps he would like to change the view of this. Perhaps it didn't fit very nicely, smoothly. I go back to After Effects, then, and it updates it directly, and we have it directly in After Effects. So you see the workflow is like with Dynamic Link before, or with Photoshop, with whatever. It's part of After Effects now. It renders inside of After Effects. You can render up to whatever resolution you need. And it's really rendering inside. How does it work? Maxon, great guys, they created a plugin for After Effects. So if you import a 3D object in it, it will be created here by this effect. Let's say I have rendering types, draft, rendering type for more performance during, let's say, previews, software rendering type. I have also the possibility to set also the multipass layers in this, say. I can also go into the layers of Cinema 4D and extract the layers there. And there are a lot of settings, how you want to create it, which camera you want to use, if you want to use the composition camera, which is created by After Effects, or a Cinema 4D camera, which we exported to Cinema 4D before. And you have the other cameras which you prefer to view here in After Effects. You can also pass here. So a lot of possibilities how to work together with After Effects and Cinema 4D. So this is the first thing I wanted to show you. The other thing is, for example, set extension. In this case, so I think I have this video here on my let's do this. I will go to my this one. So this is a set extension. So it's also a video tracked in After Effects, and I have this, let's say, part of the picture is created in Cinema 4D. So let's change to After Effects. Yes, and we can see also the compositing. We can also see the shoot, the camera. So when I go to Cinema 4D with the magic shortcut Command E, I see that the tracking was done in After Effects, exported to Cinema 4D, and we've got possibilities to create it. I can also go back to After Effects, the others, and create some masks so that it fits nicely into the project. The other thing is, for example, when I use the layers from Cinema 4D, let's go to the board. Yeah, there's a skateboard in this composition. I don't need the other. It's a skateboard which is also rendered here in Cinema 4D, animated. So I can use also the interpolation, the animation, whatever you want. You can change also the masking and go back to After Effects, and it's updating then my project here directly in After Effects. You can set also the, let's say in Cineware, you can set the multipass, the depth of field, and so on and so on. So everything is possible then when you're working with Cinema 4D Lite and After Effects. Why Cinema 4D Lite? Because it's part now of After Effects. So when you install your, in this case, After Effects, you will get the Cinema 4D Lite, which is this version of the application. If you want to work with, let's say, Cinema Studio, or whatever version you want, you are invited to do so. So it's up to you which version you use. But if you download it from the cloud, now here using the download manager, you will get both After Effects and Cinema 4D Lite, which is nice. So just test it. Everyone who has got the cloud can do it. In other cases, you can test it for 30 days free. Next thing is the Refine Edge tool. Perhaps some of you know, we had here a very nice tool which is called Rotobrush. What do we want to do in this case? We want to exchange the sky, let's say the mountain here in the background, with this sky. So we have to cut out the mountains and make it transparent, and then import the sky. So let's do it now. I use my Rotobrush tool to mark here the sky. Let's do like this. Okay, this is too much. Let's do here. And let's take this one. Okay. This is okay. We don't need this. Is okay like this? Okay. So I mark the sky. I press play, and he's not now doing the rotoscopy for me, which is nice, which works quite fine. But when we go back to the original picture, we see, oh, I should invert the foreground and the background. Okay, let's do the inversion. So this is okay too, but it doesn't look very realistic, to be honest. It's not this feeling I want to have. So let's go back, and then Refine Edge tool in After Effects. So this is what we know, let's say, from Photoshop. Let's go to my brushes and make a bigger brush. It's diameter, perfect, and I go here to the edges. I just make it quick. Yes, okay, this looks fine. So when I hit play, it detects the edges. And when we go to the final composition, ta-da! The edges are detected. And we can continue playing. And it looks much better, don't you think? Good. How many hours would you need to do this before? I mean, there are a lot of techniques, I know. Someone would do it with channels, someone would do it with blah, but now it was like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and you can even do it adjusted and whatever. You have